Dear friends, this reflection is for Thursday, May 14th, the Feast of St. Matthias. The Feast of St. Matthias invites the Church to reflect on fidelity, divine calling, and fruitful discipleship. St. Matthias lived during the first century and was chosen by lot to replace Judas Iscariot among the 12 apostles, as recorded in Acts of the Apostles, chapter 1, verses 15 to 26. After the ascension of Jesus Christ, Peter stood among the believers and declared the need to restore the number of the apostles. Matthias was qualified because he had accompanied Jesus throughout his public ministry and was also a witness to the resurrection. Through prayer and discernment, the apostles cast lots, and Matthias was chosen and added to the 11 apostles. Acts chapter 1, verse 26. Though little is known about his later life, tradition holds that St. Matthias preached the gospel courageously and suffered martyrdom either in Jerusalem or in the region of modern-day Georgia. His life reminds us that God does not always call the most famous or visible persons. Rather, He chooses faithful witnesses who quietly persevere in discipleship. Matthias had followed Jesus long before he was publicly recognized. His election teaches that God sees hidden faithfulness and rewards those who remain steadfast. The gospel for this feast, St. John chapter 15 verses 9 to 17, centers on Jesus' commandment of love. Love one another as I have loved you. Jesus tells his disciples that they were chosen not merely for privilege, but to go and bear fruit that will remain. St. Matthias fulfilled this mission through his faithful witness and sacrifice. Chosen by Christ through the discernment of the Church, Matthias became a living example of humble service and enduring faithfulness. Two powerful lessons emerge from this feast. First, God calls ordinary people to extraordinary missions. Matthias was not among the most prominent disciples, yet God entrusted him with apostolic leadership. Holiness often grows quietly through perseverance, prayer, and fidelity. Second, true discipleship bears lasting fruit through love and faithfulness. Jesus reminds us that Christian life is not about status or recognition, but about remaining in His love and sharing that love with others. The feast also encourages us to trust in God's providence. The apostles prayed before choosing Matthias, showing that important decisions must be guided by prayer and openness to the Holy Spirit. Matthias teaches us to be ready when God calls, even if we have waited silently for many years. For meditation, am I faithfully bearing the lasting fruits of love, service, and witness that Christ desires from my life? God bless you.